I'm going to start on my dinner for this week, and it's going to be sweet pulled pork, refried beans, cilantro lime rice, and then a little bit of salad to go with it. So in my little mini crock pot, I'm going to put some pinto beans. They were soaking overnight. And I'm going to put in a jalapeno and a garlic clove. Piece of onion. And I've got some bacon fat. So I'll just use just a little bit of some bacon fat. And that'll be the seasoning for my refried beans. So I'm going to plug this in, turn it on high, get it going real good, then I'll turn it down to low, and I'll just test a bean after about an hour of that on low, and just keep checking every 30 minutes after that. Check a bean and see if it's done in the middle. Okay, now I'm going to get started on my sweet pulled pork. Spray my This pork loin, it calls for pork butt, but I don't want that whole thing. But I do like these tenderloin that are so cheap. So I soaked this in Coca-Cola overnight. It was just about 1 cup of Coca-Cola. And I will season it with a tablespoon of brown sugar, okay, for seasonings, I'm going to use 1/4 of a teaspoon of chili powder, 1/4 of a teaspoon of garlic powder, and 1/4 of a teaspoon of onion powder, some salt, it must have drawn moisture. We've had so much rain. There, 1/4 a teaspoon of salt, and you guessed it, I'm making a mess over here. I got salt and pepper everywhere. Okay, these shakers are going to be going bye-bye. What a mess. Huh? And some Coke. Don't use diet. Oh, I'm telling you what, you don't want to do that. So that was about 2 cups, if I had to guess, and I am. So I will put the lid on this, plug it in. As usual, I'll start it out on high until it gets going really good. And if I leave it on high, it's only going to take a couple hours. And if I put it on low, maybe double that. So 2 to 4 hours. Welcome back. It's been many days. Well, one day. And I'm going to finish up my pulled pork. So it cooked in the crock pot for 3.5 hours, and then I was able to shred it. So I'm going to put it back in the crock pot. All the liquid I drained away because we didn't need it. And in the crock pot, I'm going to put a 1/2 cup of Coke, a 1/2 can of enchilada sauce. What do I got? I have medium. I'm just going to put half and save the rest for another recipe because I'm only making a small batch. And some diced green chilies. Are these mild? Fire roasted. Oh, these are medium. Oh, this is going to have a kick. 2 mediums is going to be a kick. All right. And 1/4 cup of brown sugar. And a 1/2 teaspoon of chili powder. And I'm only going to put 1/4 because it's going to be warm as it is. Okay. I'm going to get this going, and it's going to be delicious. That enchilada sauce in there with that Coca-Cola, so amazing. And the green chilies, so amazing. I'm going to make some cilantro lime rice to go with my feast. So 2 teaspoons of butter, I suppose, I don't know, and a little oil. And all the recipe links will be down below in the description box. I have 1 cup of basmati rice. Any long grain rice will work. I just love basmati. And I've washed it and let it drip dry. And so now we're going to get this going with a few onions in there. The bag of rice directions were if you use 1 cup of rice to use 1 3/4 cup of water or broth. So that's what I've got here. You don't have to make it with broth, but you can use chicken, vegetable, or whatever, and or just water. The pork has to be in the slow cooker for 2 hours. So I'm going to get this rice going, and my pinto beans, I'm going to fry those. I have a skillet here. I fried some bacon earlier today, and I poured out the grease, but I just left a little bit in the bottom for my refried beans. Okay, the rice and the onions are going good now. So I'm going to put in a little bit of garlic, like 1 clove, some lime zest. That's the zest off of 1 lime. And chicken stock. Chicken bouillon, I should say. Get this to boiling. Alright, put that back there. Bring this over. Okay, it's boiling good, so I'm going to turn it down to simmer and let that go for 15-20 minutes. So now we can get my beans going. I don't need that. There's the jalapeno, the onion, the garlic. Slow down. I don't want you to burn. I'm just winging it on these beans. I don't know. I'm just gonna mess around with seasoning and see what I like. I don't know why that skill is like not turning off. Something's wrong with that burner. Oh, I was turning the wrong one down, Fonda. You're messing with your... I was using the front controls for the back. Goodness sakes alive. Good already. Wow. I don't think I'll do anything to them. They taste really good. All right. Keep stirring these, and I think I'm pretty much done with mashing them, but I'm going to cook out some of that liquid so they're really thick. And watch the rice. Yeah, bring you back in a little bit. Okay, oh. Okay, my refried beans cooked about 7 minutes on real low until I got them the consistency I wanted. And my rice boiled for 15 minutes, and then I left the lid on, took it off the heat, and let it sit for 6 minutes. Oh, great. It's taken on a funny color because of the lime zest. Okay, to that, I'm going to pour in some lime juice. Couple tablespoons. And now I got a bunch of cilantro that I minced up, stems and all. So I'm going to put in half a cup or so because I really like it. Okay, gotta let these beans, my refried beans and my rice cool off. And then when my meat gets done cooking, it'll be about another half hour, then we'll be good to go. Okay, I'm getting ready to make my tortilla chips. I'm gonna fry some flour tortillas. There, fry baby fry. Yes, I love fried flour chips. Oops, they're getting hot. Too hot. Too hot. These get darker as they sit, so you don't want to get them this dark. Okay, I'm going to salt them. Let's see. Put them on a rack so they can drain. We'll put in some more. Okay, here's my plate. My rice and refried beans. And I got some cheese and green onions on there and a wedge of lime. And then here's my sweet pulled pork salad with my fried chips and cilantro lime dressing on that. And the recipe for this will also be in the description box. And it's fantastic, I'm telling you. Okay, thanks for watching my video. See you in the next one. Bye.